Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jade and today we're going to be doing my October TBR. So first on my TBR list I have Valiant by Leslie Livingston. This book is about a female gladiator in the Roman times, and I've never actually read the inside. I've heard a lot about it on booktube, but she gets captured by a Roman emperor who's her enemy, I'm pretty sure. And she has to fight for him, but she hates him and she wants to, not do that. Great explanation. I'm pretty sure that's about what it's about though. Yeah, she's captured and sold to an elite training school for female gladiators. Owned by none other than Julius Caesar, which is interesting. I didn't know it would be him. He's not a bad guy in my opinion. So yeah. So she has to overcome vicious rivalries and deadly fights in and out of the arena. And perhaps most dangerous of all, a forbidden yet irresistible feelings for Kai, a young Roman soldier. Ooh, of course there's romance in it. It's YA. Okay, guys. So the next book I have is actually something I'm reading for my women's studies class. We're supposed to pick out a bunch of memoirs just written by women because we're eventually going to be writing our own short memoirs. And I'm actually thinking about doing a video on it because, well, we were only supposed to pick one. I picked out 7. So I was thinking I'd do a video on the memoirs I'm going to be reading. But I've started reading When Heaven and Earth Changed Places by Lili Hyslop with Jay Wertz. So this is the story of a Vietnam woman, and she lived in Vietnam during the Vietnam War, and she was kind of on the border between the North and South, which meant that her village was kind of torn between supporting the Viet Cong and then the Viet Minh, which is the side America backed, and who else was in the war? They were originally ruled by the French, and then the Viet Cong beat them, and then the Americans and other people came to help. But so it's about her story. It starts off just what it's like to live in a place that's kind of war torn, and how her family life was and what it's like to live in Vietnam, which is really awesome, and that's how far I've gotten. But in the back, so it talks about the fact that she survived. She was recruited by both sides as a child spy, but before the age of 16, she suffered near starvation, imprisonment, torture, rape, and the death of beloved family members. But then she escaped to America, and what's interesting is at the end of every chapter, it goes back to kind of the present, and she's going back to Vietnam, which she really shouldn't. She's going back because in the Vietnamese culture, you're supposed to take care of your parents when they get older, and she's been gone from her parents for almost a decade, and she's going back, but she doesn't know if she'll be arrested because right now in the story the government, the Viet Cong one, I think, so she's technically a traitor to the government because I don't really know why, but I just know she's a traitor to the government. So this is such a good story. It's really big, the pages, there's a lot of writing on it, honestly, but I'm pretty excited and I've liked it so much so far. So I have a lot of really big books on this TBR actually. I'm probably not going to get through any of them, but right now this is the next book I'm reading actually. Brandon Sanderson, The Way of Kings. I've read so many, I've read 3 Brandon Sanderson's books, and they've all been the favorite books I've ever read. The Alchemist, The Arithmetist, wow, by Brandon Sanderson is actually the best book I have ever read. It's so original, and the plot and storyline is nothing I've ever seen before. And I also read Miss Lane, which is so good. So I don't actually even know what this one's about. I just know I have to read it because I want to read all of his books. It's kind of a goal. But it's about a kind of a medievalish time. And, see, I can't really read the back because the stupid library tag. This is from my library. I think it's from the point of view of 4 people, possibly. The surgeon, the assassin, a young woman, and a warlord. and they're trying to change the world so that it become theirs again, because I feel like some evil took over the world. But this book is 1,007 pages, so like, good luck for me, but it's gonna be so good, I know it. So the other book I'm hoping to read is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This book was recommended by another booktuber. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. But she really loves this book, so I thought I would read it. And I found out, because I got this from my women's studies teacher, actually. This book was actually given to her by another English teacher, and the English teacher taught this student. So this is actually not his real name. This is a fake name, because I think he wants his identity to be a secret, so I don't know if I should be saying this. But he's from Wisconsin. So I don't know who he is, but I know that he's from Wisconsin and that this is a misnomer, which is kind of cool. And my final book, which I'm totally not getting to, but I just wanted this video to be a little bit longer and I want to read this soon, is Outlander by Deanna Gabaldon. Why can't I say that? Gabaldon? Okay, well, this is highly recommended by Sasha here on BookTube, and it's about someone who goes through a sort of time loop, I think, and they end up in like medieval Scotland. I don't want to be telling you the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yes. So she's in 1945, which is during World War II, but then she gets transported back to 1743, and then so she's catapulted into intrigues and dangers that may threaten her life and shatter her heart. And she meets a young, hot Scottish warrior, so, like, yeah. But I've heard that this is really good, like, this whole series. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, actually. And I've been wanting to get through this for so long, because I've had it for a year and I haven't read it. Okay. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a like down below and subscribe. It would make me super duper happy. And give me some video ideas of what you would like to see from me. This is actually going to be the first video going up on my channel ever. So, like, video ideas would be nice. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye!